Hello, my wonderful elevated souls, and welcome to my channel. My name is Talea at Hidden Oracle 1811. These oracle readings are not only for you, but for me as well, because oracle and tarot readings are meant to be self-reflective initially, and whomever it doesn't resonate with, well, you may just be going along for the ride. Welcome. This spread is always meant for current energies, not past or future, unless the spirit unfolds it that way. I'm going to be reading from the LQ Oracle. I think it's Q. And each card has a message too. I will be reading from, and let's see. I hope everyone's having a good day. My day's kind of late because I just got off of work. It's getting kind of dim outside. Abanolaka? I think this is the name of these women on the cards. That one jumped out. That's Perpetua. Colette. I think I'm going to do 5 cards. We got 3 down so far. Let's see. That's Hannah. Let's see, the Divine Council. Give us the last card. That was too many cards. Try to. Spirit, what do you have for elevated soul? That one jumped. I didn't catch it in time. Hope everybody's staying warm. From the Midwest to the East Coast. I know the East Coast got hit really bad. I hope everybody's safe there and trying to stay warm. And that's to, uh-oh. Just need one. Oh. I want to say Brees. Okay, we have I think it goes alphabetical order, which helps. And this card deck is pretty cool too. I like the artwork. And the women look like they mean business on these cards. Abanalaka. It says, she who battles, justice, fierce commitment. When Abanalaka, she who battles, appears, you would do well to gird your loins. Abanalaka is the Zulu word for fierce. She is not one to take the easy way out. Her preference is a dead-eye stare straight into the depths of what challenges her. Her bronze armor and war ribbons match her ferocious gaze, yet at the same time she wears a soft, white dress that billows in the breeze, and she holds her sword back. As fierce as Abanalaka is, she is equally patient and knows sometimes the best strategy is to fight a battle with words, not swords, restraint, not aggression, I'm sorry. And Abanalaka is here to help you face your current challenges. If you decide to stand and fight, remember that her unwavering focus and complete commitment. Abanalaka knows if she is first victorious in her heart, she cannot be beaten. But there is a great saying, you do not have to attend every argument to which you are invited. You are not diminished by refusing to do battle. It often takes greater strength to lay down your sword. By doing so, you may learn something that changes your entire scene. Your enemy may turn out to be a friend or a teacher rather than a taker. Whichever path you choose, stay fiercely committed to your decision. So we know that she doesn't always have to live and die by the sword. She's a warrior, but she fights smart. And if she's gentle in her power, she can gain allies. The next one is Perpetua. It says, she who aches, sadness, solitude, silent, withdraw. Let's see. It says, she who aches, sadness, solitude, silent, withdrawal. Perpetua. She who aches epitomizes the silent despair sometimes felt when you are separated from something or someone you love. In her heartache, Perpetua has chosen to withdraw into her garden, hushed with snow. In her hands is her journal, where she pours out her pain. Her faithful magpie bears a gift, but she doesn't see it. The gold ring in his beak goes unnoticed, as do the sheets of paper she has cast aside. If only she would see the beauty around her in the quiet trees, in the kindness of a friend, in her ability to create, then Perpetua might break through her own sorrow. She tries to cover her pain in layers of gorgeous fabric, But when she keeps herself from others, she remains in the solitude of sadness. This message of this card is you may be needlessly mirrored by your own grief. Pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. Make sure you are doing the work that must be done so you can escape this wintry garden of frozen tears. And it is wintry outside at this moment in time. While it be hard, you can rise from your place of detachment. You could write. Writing is a good thing, even if it's a letter you write but never send. Consider starting a journal if you haven't already. Free yourself by releasing the words racing through your mind, and do not ignore offers of help and assistance. They may come with unexpected allies. So as well, you can gain friendships through war. But with a gentle. It could be far unexpected allies, faraway places, or even close neighbors who's as chatty as a magpie. Your sadness will be alleviated, and you will begin to move forward if you share parts of yourself again. Soon you will be able to look back at your footsteps in the snow and see how far you've come. Next one is Colette. She who nurtures, empathy, gentleness, insight. Let's see. Colette, she who nurtures, entwines her hair with a soft crown of flowers and leaves. The name Colette means necklace in French. She also wears the delicate gold chain adorned with an amethyst and tiny pink pearls. The soft luminescence of the pink pearls and blossoms reflect Colette's gentle nature and her nurturing heart. Purple amethyst is a stone that promotes healing from grief as well as a sense of balance and peace. On Colette's forehead signifies the third eye chakra, the source of her insight and intuition. She instinctively knows what others are feeling, so she is able to nurture those who need her gift of empathy. This card brings a gentle message of hope and healing. When you are troubled, turn to those around you and let them see what you need. If you are lucky, you may encounter one of those rare souls who see at a glance exactly what you're experiencing. You will recognize the knowing souls like Colette by the empathetic depths in their eyes. Allow yourself to be nurtured back to health and happiness. And again, she would be able to gain friendships by being an understood soul and being patient with others. We have Hannah, she who listens, understanding, witness, and compassion. Hannah, she who listens, leans forward so you can quietly tell her all your stories, the delight-filled ones as well as the sorrowful. She invites you into her tent for privacy. You will not find judgment when you sit with her. This is the one person who can take what you need to dish out. Her colorful clothes reflect the spectrum of emotions, and they change according to each person's feelings. Purple is for passion, with the soft gold is for sorrow. Do not fear interruption from this compassionate soul. She understands how important it is to be heard. This is her calling in life. Making sure the untold stories are brought forth is her mission in life. She bears witness to all that is. Hannah evokes the meaning compassionate in Hebrew. Hannah calls for you to unburden yourself. There are many ways we can communicate our stories. Allow a compassionate friend to bear witness to your revelations. You might start a journal where you write everything down. Don't avoid the ugly parts. Don't gloss over the good. Lay it all out. Your inside self needs this chance to release. Let those tales be spun. So she's a compassionate soul, just as Colette is a nurturing soul. And through this, they gain these friendships, these allies. You don't want to be angry if someone approaches to help through your sadness. You don't have to battle, but be open to receive the help. The last one is Brice, I think. Yeah, it says, she who surprises. Surprise, discovery, and revelation. Brice, she who surprises, stands watching at her window. She is singing a song we can't hear, but the butterflies can. They are attracted to her nature as if she were a living representation of nectar. She is their butterfly queen who can direct them to the sweetest flowers. She oversees pollination of not only the flora, but of humankind as well. One of her favorite things is the unexpected discovery. It isn't only the surprise bringing Brice her happiness, but the feeling of divinity that comes with the marvelous moment of revelation. When this card of surprise shows up, expect the unlooked for a moment. If you are receptive to fortuitous and unheralded insight, you stand a very good chance of finding the answers you need. The key here is the message you come in unusual ways. You cannot expect a straightforward response. Rather, look for those things that reveal themselves through patterns. Perhaps you see a caterpillar over and over, or maybe it will be the caterpillar, the chrysalis, and then the butterfly. Whatever the symbol is, don't worry if you don't understand it at the moment. Sometimes discovery comes only after we have assimilated the knowledge deep within ourselves. We must allow the process to unfold. Forcing it may ruin the moment of sacred surprise. So, through it all, you may come upon a revelation. Somebody had probably gave you information that was confirmation, even like this reading. Whatever you're going through, it could be something dealing with family or anything that's bothering you or upsetting you at the moment. And they just say something that can resolve the thing, that the question that you have, like it could be anything, like this causing you sadness, or like through your health maybe, or issues with your job, issues with other people, relationships, or love relationship. You could have went through a breakup, and someone comes along and gives you the message that you were willing to open up and not bat people off. And they came in with a message because they're nurturing and compassionate. These are people that a person that you could trust. And then, and God can reveal something um, this person is unaware of it, and the revelation comes to you, as you're like, oh, and that's the answer. They just confirm it, because that happens, and it can come through sometimes, especially unexpected, but it can come through anybody. It can come through your boss or coworker or anything like that, and you get the revelation. But you try to be open. I mean, you don't have to tell people all your business, but sometimes let people in, and don't be like angry through everything. You always want to be gentle with yourself, because we're all trying to work on ourselves. And then again, this ally could be even your spirit guide, trying to give you messages. It may not even be a physical person, but you're getting a download that gives you the confirmation that you need. And we all know that the spirit is coming through empathetically, like with compassion and being gentle and understanding. Just remember to be open and gentle with yourself. Forgive yourself, because it's not always your fault. I mean, if you step back and look at the whole picture, especially, things hurt current, and then later down the line you look back and laugh at things, but it also is it's just a message to make you aware of yourself, to be conscious of what's happened currently. That's why I always say in the beginning of the read that this is current energies, like what you're dealing with in the now. Because I try to say that too, to help keep everyone focused on the now, because really the past doesn't matter and the future doesn't. I mean, they do matter, but what matters most is your present moment. And I feel like unless it leads up to this, and you're like, oh, okay, and you're referencing the past, you can't really reference the future because you're not there yet. But yeah, if you can get through this wintry feel, this coldness, and open your heart, she who aches, and don't if someone's willing to help, you don't want to withdraw. I mean, sometimes you have to withdraw too, but that's when spirit calls for, not your ego calling for. If your spirit is like, yeah, you need to move away from this area, or you need to draw back, then that's usually, but to just draw back because you're feeling a certain way emotionally, when there's people that want to help, or the spirit wants to help, you have to be open to it, and don't be angry. But like her, she put her sword back, even though we know she's a warrior, or she or he, we know that the masculine can also have these energies. But anyway, yeah, they put the sword back because they're willing to be open to listen. Very important, the listening part. Be open to listen and to receive. So whatever it is, you need to be open to listen and receive the message and get the confirmation. Because whoever's coming in, they're gentle too. They're not, they want to help. And the spirit wants to help too. And that message could go right through that person. If it's not coming to you, it's coming through a person for you. Yeah. So, whatever that is, but whoever resonates with that, they know that that message is for them. So they're just aware or conscious of, okay, if they have a habit of putting walls up, they don't have to. Just be open to receive the message. And that's all I have from the Divine Council. And I hope you all liked my reading. I also want to say thank you for my subscribers and your comments and your likes and your shares. And thank you for also tuning in and vibing with me. So I also just am very grateful to have you here with me. So in saying that, I hope you all have a blissful and harmonious day. Bye.